Marcus Davenport, according to Ian Rappaport, says, source, the Lions are bringing back edge rusher Marcus Davenport on a one-year deal worth up to $4.75 million. That's the key right there, worth up to. After injuries robbed him of most of last year, Detroit takes another shot to run it back. According to...
I'm not too happy over this situation.
Well, tell me all about it, man. Who did you want instead, I guess? What makes more sense to you?
I was looking more like of a Trey Henderson, but that may not work, or somebody else different. Marcus,
hey, Bruce, are you back with us?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, buddy, go ahead. You said Trey Hendrickson, and then you cut out.
Yeah, it's Trey Henderson or Harold Landry. That would have been good, but not with Marcus Davenport. We're not getting nothing out of him. He's going to turn around and get hurt again, going to be out the whole season. I don't know why Brad Holmes keep making moves like this.
Well, I mean, I think it's a money thing, man. We just don't have the money. You want to keep Aiden, right?
But let me ask you this, Will. Okay, yeah, but let me ask you this: why, when it comes to the Detroit Lions, it's always the money? It's always the money all the time. We're the only team that can't never do anything to get anybody.
Well, I guess.
We can't get nobody every year is the same thing.
I've got a great response for it, but I want you to get it all out, and then I'm going to respond.
Okay, now give me one more minute.
All right.
Now Brad Holmes, y'all thinking the guy is a guy. He did a lot of good. But come on, we're not getting nowhere. Next year, we're not going anywhere. We don't have the defense for it. He keeps signing these guys that nobody else wants. Marcus Davenport, no, if you let him go, wasn't nobody else going to pick him up. Nobody. You got Broderick Martin. He's just taking up a roster spot. He's no good to you. Neither one of them no good to you. I mean, we doing this every year. Every year it's come. We always got to say, oh, well, we don't have the money. If we could get this one, we got to sign this. But every other teams do it. All the other teams, all good teams do this. That's why we're not going. And you think we're going to go to the Super Bowl? Come on, you got to be real. Be truthful to yourself. We're not going anywhere because we don't have the personnel for it. And I know Aaron Glenn, he's glad to be out of Detroit. We put him through a lot. And it wasn't Aaron Glenn's fault with the defense. It's Brad Holmes not give him the people to do anything. I mean, Aaron Glenn, he's worked his tail off. And I know he's glad to get away from this kind of situation. And everybody don't see it. Brad Holmes is this, he's that. He's not doing anything. He did good for the offense, sure enough. I give him credit where credit is due. But that's it.
Okay.
He's getting Marcus Davenport that cannot do anything.
I'm
just fed up with it.
All right, so Bruce, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to answer this one offline. I think I got you understood loud and clear. You're not happy with the Davenport pick, but now I'm going to take it offline. I'm going to give you my response. Okay, buddy?
Okay. All right.
Have a good Sunday, man. Or have a good Saturday, buddy.
Okay, you too. All right, now.
Bye-bye. All right, first call was a hot one, right? Bruce is not happy. Give me a few minutes in between calls here. Let me respond to Bruce. Here's what I heard him. Here's what I heard him say. He said, Lions never have any money. Every year, the Lions never have any money, but all these other teams can do it. Right? All these other teams can do it. And then, are we going to go to the Super Bowl with the team that we have? He doesn't think so. He doesn't think it's going to happen. All right? AG is glad to get the hell out of Dodge because we put him through a lot. That's a lot, man. We got a lot to answer here. So here's what I'm going to say. Never have any money. I'm going to start back with 2020, okay? The reason why we didn't have any money in 21 is because Quinn and Patricia left us in a hole. Huge hole. The Lions started with about $40 million in dead cap, and I think they had about $30 million in cap space, if I remember correctly. Picking at the top of the draft, they needed about 18 just to sign their rookies. No money. So you can't blame Brad, can't blame Sheila. Completely gutted the team. 2021, no money. 2022. Well, guess what? We're still digging out in 22 on Trey Flowers, like Landon Collins type contracts, more dead money, got a little bit better that year, had a little bit more cap to work with. Maybe 50 million, I think, that year. We can go back and look another day, but so don't quote me. That's why we didn't have any money. Now, we had some money last year. Had a lot of money last year. Considerable amount of money this year. What do we do with that money, Bruce? We signed Jared Goff. We re-signed Lee McNeil, Taylor Decker. Who am I missing? There was more. There was others. So we put that money to good use. Oh, I'm sorry. Amon-Ra St. Brown. How can I forget about that? So the money's going to places, to the players that you have on this team that are making contributions to this team winning. And Brad Holmes in the draft has struck more all-pro, Pro Bowl, top-flight athletes than any other team but the Eagles. Howie Rose, he's done bar none probably the best over the last decade. Brad's great, but he's probably like number 2, right? He's won Executive of the Year twice, 2 years in a row, because of what he's doing. I trust in the process with Brad Holmes, what they've delivered so far. We came from the gutters, right? We can't go up to the steps of the White House in a matter of 4 years. It just doesn't happen. We're almost there. We will get there. Mark my words, we will get there. But to answer the question, I guess, on why can other teams do it, but the Lions can't, let me ask you this. How many of those teams went out and won a Super Bowl after spending a ton of money? I'm sorry, did the Texans win a Super Bowl after signing Danielle Hunter for 2 years to $50 million? Nope. What was another big free agency pickup last year? Because you know the Eagles didn't. The Eagles didn't spend a ton of money in free agency. That entire defensive front they drafted. All of them. So they're one. The Chiefs, that's another team that's won Super Bowls over the last couple of years. They've gone out and signed some players. They signed what was Chris Jones to a big, massive deal, but they drafted him. All the other guys that they've been winning with, the Chiefs have had more drafted players on their top 53 than anything else. They're drafting. That's why these teams are winning Super Bowls. They're drafting. They're keeping their cap low so they can re-sign some players that they want to build with and continue with, and then they'll pluck a few pieces here or there as they can. Carlton Davis, it's not like Brad didn't spend money last year. $15 million on Carlton, $30 million on DJ Reader, and then another $175 million on players that he wanted to re-sign as core pieces. So, Bruce, I appreciate the call. I appreciate your fandom because I get it. I've been there. I've done that. I have belief with the way that this team is being built right now.